Hi guys, it's Lana here. Welcome back to Lana's Summertime. So in today's video, I'm giving you my New Year's resolutions for my curly hair, skincare, beauty, style, all of that. So I hope that you guys are excited for the new year. I am beyond excited for the new year. I have had a pretty cruddy 2021. I'm sure a lot of us have, but it was shocking. So I am looking onwards to 2022. I know a lot of people don't really see the point of New Year's resolutions. A lot of people are just like, oh, it's just another day, like the year doesn't mean anything. I call those people New Year's Scrooges. I don't know if there's like a proper word for it, but they're like the Grinch of New Year's. I personally find a lot of value in these milestones to not only celebrate, but to recalibrate and just have a look at what I've achieved, have a look at what didn't work, and I just feel like it's a great time for a reset. And maybe it's just another day, but it's a day that I am choosing to put meaning into, therefore it does. So as you guys know, I love everything to do with curly hair care, curly hair styles, curly hair products, wash routines, methods, techniques. I love all of it. That's what this channel is built on. So a lot of these resolutions are going to be focusing on that, but I also just want to throw some more into the mix. So with that being said, let's get into it. Number one, guys, get ready because this is a crazy one. So my first hair care resolution is that I'm going to color my hair. So I have been wanting to do this for years and I just never thought I could because I have this curly hair YouTube channel. Well, I used to be a lot more about the curly girl method and following these rules really strictly, and I used to tell myself that I wouldn't bleach my hair because it wouldn't be healthy and that kind of thing. And I've told you guys so many times that if you want to grow your hair long, then you should avoid bleach. But let's be honest, let's be real, my hair has been long for a hot minute. I'm not necessarily currently trying to grow my hair really long, and I have just had this jet black hair for about 5 years now. Obviously my hair is thriving without that color, but I just feel like in my heart and soul I just want to switch things up. I want to play with the color a little bit. I haven't decided what color I want yet, but I'm thinking I'm either going to go with kind of a dark brown or some blonde highlights and maybe like an overall kind of like brownish tone. Drop in the comment section what you think I should do with my hair color. I'm really excited to see what you guys think, and when it comes to me putting that bleach on my hair, please don't hate me. There's been so many innovations, there's so many great products for curly hair these days. I take such good care of my hair and I feel like I'm ready. That is my first New Year's resolution. Okay, so my second New Year's resolution is not going to be a hair care one. It's actually to fix my skin. I was looking back on 2020 videos. My skin was so good and clear and glowing in 2020. I was really focused on skincare. I was watching a lot of skincare by Hiram videos and I learned a lot, and I wasn't using any fragrance and I was just being so careful about what's going on in my skin. But like I said, I had an awful year this year and I just fell off of the wagon completely with so many things. And one of them was skincare. I totally forgot everything I knew about skincare. I started to use the wrong products. I completely forgot about fragrances and the sensitivity for my skin. And I fully believe in setting out steps in order to achieve a goal. So even though the overall goal there is to fix my skin, there are some steps that I'm gonna have to follow. Step number one, I will be taking a blood test, and that's gonna check for any food intolerances or sensitivities that might be causing some acne flare-ups. I'm also going to visit the doctor, and hopefully we can rule out any health concerns like polycystic ovary syndrome. It is something I've been worried about lately because I do seem to have quite a few symptoms of polycystic ovary syndrome, which is like PCOS, and hopefully it's not that, but it might be. And then thirdly, I'm just really going to be focusing on the ingredients and my skincare routine overall as well. So those 3 steps are all part of that resolution to fix my skin once and for all. Number 2 is another hair related resolution, and that is going to be to cut a fringe. I think right now I literally don't have a fringe. I think this might be one of the only times in my life where I've not had any fringe in any way, shape or form. Like there's not even, I don't even have pieces of hair that are like this long. I just have nothing, and it's quite good actually. I quite like it. But this is the age-old cycle, isn't it? We get our hair to a length that we like, and then we decide to switch it up, and then we spend the rest of the time growing it again. So I just really love the look of curly fringes, especially in cottagecore looks. I just really want to embody that kind of vibe. going into 2022. Number 4, I want to refine my wardrobe. You guys have been watching me for so long and I think you've seen me go through quite a few different styles. I have kind of struggled with a sense of identity for a while, especially when I come online and I don't really know what to wear and I feel like I have to be a certain way. And I would find myself wearing things for videos and Instagram posts that I don't wear in person. So I really want to align my online self more with like my real life self, and I just want to make sure that my real life self is wearing exactly what I want to wear. And what I want to wear is high quality, sustainable clothing. So sometimes that does look a little bit more girly, a little bit more flowy. I love a flowing dress, I love a flowing skirt, all of that. Sometimes it's gonna look like a really nicely structured pair of jeans and a jumper like what I have on today. And I really just want to narrow down my wardrobe and make sure that it's full of clothes that I wear often. I rambled a lot there. What I'm saying is I've got a lot of junk that I don't wear and I want to get rid of it, and I want to make sure that my stuff is nice and good. Number 5, I want to make sure that my curly hair wash routine is as sustainable as possible. So I already do a lot of this already, but there are definitely ways that I could be better. Like I probably could turn the water off sooner than I usually do. Probably could wash my hair using a lower temperature of water as well. I do sometimes find myself switching the hot water on just so that I can wash my hair. Then I remind myself actually my hair doesn't like the hot water, so then I turn it down, but then the heating's already heated up the water. It's a bit of a waste, and I'm definitely gonna have to remind myself to not do that in future. Another way that I could do this is simply by using a bit less product every now and then. Like I do feel like I often use way too much product, more than what I need, and that's just not good. And another thing that I really want to start incorporating into my wash routines is really sustainable products like shampoo bars. I actually don't use these even half as much as I should, and I really want to start doing that. So that is another curly hair New Year's resolution that I'm making. I'm starting to lose count. I think we're on number 6. I need to start taking better care of my scalp. Now that's not a sentence that you hear that often, is it? I don't take very good care of my scalp. I mean, I've made videos about scalp massages and ways that you can grow your hair, but day to day I always forget. It's not in my routine to do it that often. So I need to make a change. I need to add that to my routine, and so I'm gonna start incorporating those into my nighttime skincare routine. So once I do my skin, I also just grab the scalp treatment, and especially around the fronts of your head where you might be getting some thinning, so that is part of a routine and I don't forget, and my scalp is going to be luscious and healthy. That's the goal, and that's the resolution, and that's the system. And hopefully my scalp is going to thrive, my new fresh cut fringe is going to thrive, and my hairline is going to be thick and luscious, and that is just what I want for me. I think that we're on number 7. I can't be sure. I want to do curly Thursdays on my YouTube channel. I say I want because I know that I'm gonna have a lot of projects coming my way next year. Curly Thursdays is gonna be all things curly hair. It's gonna be curly hair tips, curly hair routines, curly hair styles, everything curly hair related is gonna be on my channel on Thursdays. They are curly Thursdays, and I really want to do this. So if you guys want to see that, if that's something that you are interested in, let me know in the comment section down below. Fingers crossed I can stick to it. And on the rest of the times, I'm going to be throwing in things like skincare and lifestyle and fashion and some vlogs and stuff like that. But there will be a curly Thursdays video every Thursday. Number 7, I am going to be investing and working so much more on my hair care business. I run Headshy. It's a hair accessories brand, and I'm still learning a lot, and I was actually scared to invest too much of my time and too much of my money into that project because I was scared that it was just going to get ripped off. But I finally got the trademark confirmation just a couple of days ago. I now have a certificate stating that Headshy is trademarked to me, actually to my company, and I'm just so happy and I'm so excited for the new year because I've just got some big plans. Oh, such big plans. I'm so excited. So yeah, I guess that's kind of like a career goal, a career New Year's resolution, but it's kind of a hair care resolution because it's a hair care business. But guys, I am so excited. I can finally just put my all into this project and just know that it has that protection. So much more kind of innovation going into this business. And if you guys want to follow Headshy on Instagram, then I will leave that link down below. We're doing big things with Headshy in 2022, which is wild. Headshy was born in 2019. Time has really been flying during this panorama, hasn't it? Gosh. Anyways, moving on. Number 8. I am going to be wearing more cute hairstyles more regularly because life is too short for boring hair. I recently watched this show called Elite. This is a Spanish show and I kind of think of this show as like the Spanish Gossip Girl, because in Elite they're elite. Their parents are all mega rich and they go to this private school and there's some scholarship students who kind of remind me of Dan a little bit. Oh my god, it's literally like Gossip Girl. They have Guzman, who is always just throwing punches, and that's like Chase Crawford in Gossip Girl, Nate. And there's this character called Lou and she kind of reminds me a lot of Blair Waldorf. So I was inspired again to have all of these cute hair decorations, the headbands. I just love it. If you see me wearing a cute hairstyle with cute hair decorations, just know that I'm happy and you got nothing to worry about, okay? Number 9, I want to make a hair care calendar. So I used to have a calendar so that I could keep track of my skincare treatments, so I would know which day was for like a tea tree mask or which day is for an AHA mask and that kind of thing. I want to keep track of my hair care treatments more often, and I want to keep track of when I've deep conditioned and that kind of thing. So it's going to be really easy. I'm literally just going to write down a schedule. That's what I mean, a schedule, not a calendar. I'm going to write down a schedule so that I know when I need to deep condition and I know when I need to do a protein treatment and that kind of thing, and when I know that I need to do a haircut, because girl, I do not keep track of my haircuts. Sometimes I literally have to look back at my videos to be like, oh okay, that's when I had a haircut. Sometimes I cut my hair too much because I forgot that I cut it like a week ago, and then I'm like, oops. Once I have that bleach on my hair, it's going to become paramount that I take the best care of my hair as possible, and a schedule is really going to help me do that, I hope. So that is another one of my hair care resolutions for 2022. Okay guys, I think I have told you all of my hair care and beauty and fashion resolutions. I have a whole bunch more. Like, I don't think anyone is going to be interested in my other resolutions. I might just tell you quickly now because there's a whole bunch. These are like my general New Year's resolutions. I'll just tell you real quick because I don't think I'm going to make a video on these separately. So fitness and physical health. I want to do yoga every day. I pretty much do already, but I'm really doing like kind of very gentle yoga, beginner ashtanga, beginner vinyasa flows, and a lot of yin. And I just really want to get strong, and I want to do a lot more arm balances and like headstand practice, which means I have to build up my core and my abs especially, because I just really want to have my splits and I don't have it right now. Self-investment, I'm really gonna have to take a deep dive into figuring out what I want my next step in my career to be, and I want to do a digital marketing course that's going to be relating to that. Now you guys know, now you guys have the rundown of everything. Let me know in the comment section if any of these spoke to you. Do you feel like you're going to take any of these on board? Do you do New Year's resolutions, or do you just think it's silly? Are you a New Year's Grinch? Something really important for us to remember is that nothing is going to change unless we change, and that is just another reason why I love setting these goals at New Year, because I genuinely believe in it, which means that I feel this shift within myself. I feel the reset and my mindset feels so much more invigorated. So I do believe that I will change enough to allow myself to complete these goals, if that makes sense. So that is everything from me. I really hope that you guys have an amazing New Year's, and just don't worry if the night doesn't go well. It hardly ever does. I genuinely find that just staying at home with a few loved ones is the best New Year's Eve for me. Happy New Year guys. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel if you want to see more uploads from me. Turn your notifications on so that you don't miss them. Thumbs up this video if you liked it, and leave me a comment down below. Also get me on Instagram, and I will see you in my next video, which will be my 2022 video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.